All right, it is Wednesday, April 22nd. Let's get to recapping here. Green Day today, so that's good. Let's see. There were quite a few trades that, well, that didn't happen actually. Quite a few of things that I didn't get filled or I just missed trades or hesitated. So anyway, out of the gates here, we got in here at 10:45. Got for 10 shares, got out at 10:57 and 10:65. Obviously, this was worth much more had I held through the break through 11. Hindsight's 2020 though, right? Here we got in at 1090. That was not the end of this drop, obviously. Looked like there was going to be support there. It dropped down here to the 1070s, and as it popped up here, I just got out for basically break even 1093. So those are the first two trades of the day. The next two attempts were on this peck here, which was a fucking halt fest today. Um, so at 650 and 654, I had orders at 815. So let's check that. 650, I had an order at 815. Yeah, that was this halt resume bounce here. So apparently I must have hit the button when it was literally at the bottom here. I thought I hit the button when we were in the mid 20s. I didn't get filled there, so I ended up canceling it. And then at 854, I hit the button, and 774 was the would have been the fill there, which I think was actually at the time it had dipped down and popped back up. Both of those would have been profitable, really quick scalps. Um, but that's okay. So then second actual trade was or sorry, third actual trade was on INO. This little scalp here from 1036 to 1042. Um, Nothing special. Was worth a little more had I held again, maybe through this grind. I did consider buying the support here at the 1050 level. It looked pretty good, and really right on this candle, I hesitated and I was like, if it gives me another shot at it, maybe I'll go. And of course, when you say that, it's guaranteed not to happen. So that would have been a nice, you know, I doubt I would have held it this long. I just kind of tend to get nervous and get the fuck out. But probably on this little dip here, I probably would have gotten out, but still would have been a decent. That would have been a decent trade. Anyway, so that was INO. I had another one on PEC canceled at 7:05. That's right here. This is after resume here. Let's see. That was at 7:26. Actually, probably happy that didn't fill. I don't know when that was exactly. Then the 7:08, which is this candle. I took an actual trade, 678 to 681. Not exactly crushing it. I don't really remember that trade, to be honest, so I can't give it any more information. Oh, I tried to get filled at 692. That's actually right. I'm looking at the orders now. Got filled at 678. I tried to get filled at 692, and I just didn't get popped there, and then ended up having to bail out at like 681. Okay, and then that was it for this halt fest. Uh, this DKL started to pop up on the scanners. Actually, we can shouldn't have zoomed out so quickly or zoomed in so quickly. Take a better look at it. So it was doing nothing here. Then I don't know if some news hit or whatever. I don't really give a fuck. But it started to rise up. It did a nice pullback here. That would have been nice to get into. I don't remember when I actually saw this, to be honest with you. Sometime around here, I think, and just didn't trust this pullback. Anyway, I saw these dips here and got in here at 1291. Probably just looking at the 9 moving average at that point, and then took a quick pop up to 1297. Luckily, I did that because it rolled over. and ended up coming down here. Now I had in the meantime drawn this pivot right here because I was like, oh, well, it kind of fucked around here a lot. It looks like it was resistance here, it was support here, support here, support here. Let's look at that 20 level. And then I don't remember if I missed it or just didn't trust it, but I did not take this trade, which would have been a nice little I mean, man, this candle right here is a nice, yeah, that would have been a nice trade. Anyway, it didn't fucking happen, so whatever. Had a couple more on INO. Let's see. I always scroll the wrong way. So I missed some fills here at 723. I missed a fill at 1082. Yeah, so right here. That would have been nice. Don't remember why, just I know that it happened. That would have been nice. And then at 728, I missed a fill at 1095. This pullback here, 1095, that would have been really nice. As we can see this move up here. Anyway, and then I took one more tiny one here, got filled at 1116 here, out at 1123, and then I took a loss here from 1112 to 1104. That's when I called it a day. I said, fuck it, I'm getting out of here. It's past 7:30. And I just needed to get out. My eyes were starting to fade, which is something I've been dealing with lately. I don't know if I'm tired or not sleeping well, but like my eyes are getting tired and they're starting to like lose focus. Probably too much screen time too in general. So I'm trying to limit that. But I got the hell out of here, took the dog for a walk at the nature preserve down the street, and just enjoyed the rest of the morning because it's still pretty nice here in the morning. So anyway, that's it. Again, I'm doing these not for anybody in real time because no one's fucking watching them. But I'm doing these for the future, or maybe if I do end up getting a decent channel here on YouTube or somewhere else, these can be archived and people can go back and hopefully watch what it was like when I was trading 10 shares or 5 shares at a time, when I'm trading, thousands of shares at a time. So just documenting for that purpose. So not talking a whole lot about my strategy yet because I haven't proven it that I can do the strategy yet. So there's no reason to talk about it too much. Anyway, that's it. I will probably miss tomorrow and then be back at it Friday.